Hey, what's up guys? This is Poker Express, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
Then I get that big. I have to like go back, watch cartoon.
That's your routine. Mike's over here like taking cold showers, whipping himself.
Yeah, fucking going to gym.
So I'm disciplined to watching my cartoon.
Now I understand. It was like, I was confused.
Ivey completing King Queen of Hearts in the hijack. Sergei with 10-9 in the cutoffs does the same, and Michael is going to check the very garbage looking Ace-8 on the button. But it does have that all-important position. King 7-6, couple of clubs. Soiza with, well, backdoors. Sergei with the gut shot to the nuts, but Phil leads top pair, Queen kicker and backdoor hearts. And it is Michael Soiza who's going to snap at this when check turn. Seems reasonable. 6-7. And the lowest cards in the deck suit the man who checked back more than the guys who limped in. And he has a lot of cards he can continue to barrel on. I bet just 70k has been called by Ivey. And Sergei thought about it for a moment. Maybe trying to snap an 8 off. Well, gin card for Ivey. He checks, and decision for Soiza now, of course. He knows Phil can have a king when he check calls flop. He can also put him on some draws. The issue is, he has the ace of clubs and he has an 8, so he blocks the draws, waits Ivey back towards the pairs. And also, he's still ahead of those draws. So he does check back now, things get interesting. Third king on the board, Ivey with quads. Now, really hard to imagine Phil's got a 7 or a 6 from the hijack. Thinking he can have the case king for sure. Well, he goes for a big bet in the end, 300.
The three Romanello brothers are in the money.
Ridiculous. How in the world are there still 3 brothers left in this field whose names aren't Miss Rocky?
What a showing by them at the PartyPoker Live Millions UK main.
We got to watch Roberto Romanello yesterday. His unorthodox style. Ran 2 ridiculous bluffs successfully.
I'll make the call.
I'm not sure I care for this call by Ensign with ace-7 suited. I know it's Grafton, and he opens a lot wider than most. Seems to be very active, but this sort of hand I would prefer to simply just 3-bet. And for the times you get 4-bet or just called, you can play it a lot easier.
Ace in the window. It comes ace-7-7. How about that?
I told you I love this call with ace-7 suited by the main event champion. He just knows when he's going to flop full houses.
Intuition.
Just knows he's going to outflop the 2 jacks.
Grafton leads for 300K.
Let's watch the master, huh? Look at this.
Makes the call. Another ace on the turn.
The answer is maybe yes some of the time. Hussein's sort of an old school player. Goes with his gut.
Check, check on the turn. Oh yeah, just quads on the river for the World Series of Poker main event champion.
What in the world? This is why you call with ace-7 suited, Free. Look at this board.
Aces full of jacks
Grafton has
for Grafton.
absolutely
It's quads for Hussein Ensan.
absolutely no reason to believe that his hand isn't best. He's going to try and get value from worse full houses.
Yeah, we thought a pretty good flop for Hussein. 7's full, then he turned to aces full, then he rivered quads.
Look at this, the overbet $2 million. We know Hussein is simply going to put it in, and Grafton is going to have to shrug it. Say, what in the world?
How many people are going to make quads on me today?
Another time bank used.
That's a big it's a bit greedy for me.
Does toss it into the muck.
Boss, just I can't look. I can't look. You can look.
All I can say is I didn't see the hand.
Only for you.
I heard a big tut on the turn.
Joseph limps in with the 8-6.
The stack's evening out so much, there's no one who can really apply too much pressure to anyone else.
Wow, Sam flops trip 10s on a 10-8, 10 flop. Joseph has a piece, he has an 8. Goes check, check. Ace rolls off on the turn.
Bit of an action killer.
It's Joseph leading for 4.5 million. Sam makes the call. Rivers quads. That'll also make Joseph feel a bit more comfortable about his hand. Does check. How much does Sam go for here?
I would say quite a bit. Just hoping that Joseph has an ace. He did lead the turn 4.5.
21 million in the pot.
38,000.
Yeah.
That's it.
Goes for almost twice the
I think
pot.
he said 38,000.
Oh no.
He clearly meant to bet 38 million. Just go for the big overbet.
Hopefully they allow intent to stand there because it's obviously meant to be 38 million. Not just a min bet.
Joseph will fire off a time extension. Sam Grafton with quad 10s. Will he get paid off on the river by Joseph's full house?
Covering up his neck. Joseph a bit protected from being bluffed here by the fact that he can also have a 10 or an ace.
Okay, Wayne.
He is going to throw the 8 into the muck. Good fold by Joseph. Ace queen for Richard, who has seen ace king, ace jack, and ace queen in early action. You see on the top left corner of your screen. We've already lost 5 players today. Francisco with 10s just calls in the hijack. Manu with the 9-5 of diamonds in the big blind. He's going to fold, but he is still the best. Ace-4 deuce with 2 diamonds. Richard will lead here with the ace for 500K. Francisco won't go away quite yet, makes the call. And spikes a 10 on the turn. It's a troublesome board for Richard Dubini and his ace-queen.
Yeah, this is devastating for Dubini as the under-the-gun opener. $2.3 million in this pot. Immediately now on the bluff catch is Dubini. Has the queen of diamonds in his hand, so we can rule out, obviously, you know, a hand like queen jack of diamonds, king queen of diamonds that would have some sort of Broadway flush draw combo. Francisco certainly has to bet, deny equity from those sorts of hands that we're worried about.
And he is going to.
Targeting ace-x as well.
That's 800K. Richard check calls. 3.9 million now in the pot.
Oh my gosh.
Quad at 10s for Francisco.
And again, Dubini likely now just going to bluff catch, ace queen. Check call, whatever Francisco decides to do. A little concern about the 10x diamond combo that could be there, right? Jack 10 of diamonds, 9-10 of diamonds. Might be the only 2 hands that he would consider being in the pot with. But again, I don't even know if I would include 9-10 of diamonds, considering that Dubini opened under the gun. Francisco may have just elected to muck that hand pre.
Richard has checked. It's on Francisco. How much does he go for here? 3.9 million in the middle. He has 4 million behind.
Dubini really concerned about, honestly, Jeff, not much. I mean,
yeah.
I think we were never up against pocket 4s or pocket 2s here. In Dubini's mind, he is going to call and try and pick off a bluff. He's essentially now just ruled out quad 10s. How unlikely is that? Might be worried about Jack 10 of diamonds, and that is it. There it is, snap call.
The snap call on the 1.4 million chip bet. He'll see all 4 10s.
Just quads?
From Francisco Benitez.
Wow. That's so sick.
What's his name?
After Herb.
John Hesp.
John Hesp.
Yeah, Jean Noel definitely will be raising up from a lot of places you're not supposed to. But look at this, Nick with ace king. raises the button. Jake defends with Queen 8 and Ace 8-6 the flop. Jake looking to do a few chips in this pot, you'd think.
125.
He's gonna check or bet it even. He bets, but Jake is not gonna give up. He's gonna see a turn card.
Jake also good stare down here, stares him down, and he's gonna call. And then on the turn it's gonna interesting. Nick is obviously gonna bet again.
He's gonna hit the queen first.
Okay. You're back again. Are we having a redraw for tomorrow?
No, we keep the same place.
Same position.
Same position for tomorrow, and after we draw at 9.
Okay, I see.
Takes his
So
time.
we're gonna continue.
And he does eventually make the call.
Cool.
240,000 was the bet. Oh, wow!
Hello.
What a turn for Jake.
Hello. Magic 8.
And again, he's just going to check and let Nick hang himself here most of the time, right, guys?
Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to bet out here sometimes, maybe. How much behind? 3 million?
I think you alarm people when you bet out. Or you just put a stop bet, so you encourage them to raise you with an ace.
Yeah, but he's gonna lead on. Let's see what he does. No, he's gonna make a proper bet here.
He's gonna encourage him.
Yep, 575 the bet.
This
Sizes
is gonna
up nicely for river shove.
This is gonna get really interesting because I can see if Nick is gonna call here on the river. It's gonna get expensive here. I think it's probably gonna go all in because it's 1.9 now in the middle and 2.4 behind. There's one move for Mr. Jake Schindler.
Wow!
Oh, definitely.
That is curtains.
Wow.
Look, Jake looking like.
Is checking better? Does he
if you check here, you get 7-9 and a 9-10 float, maybe to bluff. Yeah, but you lose out on getting called by.
He does move all in.
You miss out on getting called by the flush and the ace. And if you check, the ace might check behind.
He cannot go nowhere with his stack is too small now for the pot. He think he's trying to force him out. He's most times
he does make the call.
Yeah, of course.
Quads are usually good in the game of Texas Hold'em. In this situation, no different.
GG, Nicky P. Yeah, good luck, boys.
Jake takes out another ace king.